God for healing me in my broken heart. I am still here. I am still here. Thank you, God, for making a way out of no way. Thank you, God, for getting me out of situations I didn't know how I was going to get myself out of. You are the protector in those dark days and in those light days. This is my pop-up live, and the reason why I'm doing this pop-up live is because I did the positive message for today, and I was not completely satisfied with it, so I'm coming right now with a positive message for today. A positive message for today. And before I begin that, let me just begin with my verbal verification as to I am the one and only. The one and only Atavia Goldstar. Now for my verbal public trademark copyright. Everything that I am saying in this YouTube live stream, book me Atavia Goldstar YouTube channel, are all of my ideas and creations coming from my mind, my thoughts, my lived experiences, and my opinions. And now the title for this a positive message for today. It is called loving your dream. Now love your dreams, love your path, love your journey, and and stay in your own lane. So I'm gonna say that again. Love your dreams, love your path, love your journey, and stay in your own lane. So I'm just going to get right into a positive message for today. Because again, as I was saying, and today is Thursday, February 12th, 2026. I did the positive message for today. I did do that. But I wasn't satisfied with it. I was not satisfied with it. And I said, you know what? Do it over. Do it over. You can do it over. I did not want, to have a live stream video out there that I wasn't completely satisfied with. So I'm coming to my YouTube house, which is my YouTube channel, with this positive message and love yourself, love your dreams, love your path, love your journey, and stay in your own lane. So what I'm going to say about that, so whatever dream that you might have, I'm going to say love it, completely love it, love what it is, even if that dream has not came true. I'm going to start this over. Even if that dream of something you've been wanting to do, that you've dreamed about, it may not have even never came true. You might have more than one dream. You might have more than 10 dreams that you want to accomplish in your life. But I'm going to say love your dreams. Love your dreams. Because without you loving your dreams, without you loving the fact that, you are dreaming about something that you wanted, how are you able to nurture it and care for it and go after it? I'm going to say, how will you be able to care for your dreams as to doing whatever it's going to take carefully to go after your dreams and putting that time in? Time is very precious. We think about how precious time is. So I'm going to say, in order for, us all to love our dreams, in order for us to love our dreams, we will have to take time in order to show our dreams, the caring and nurturing, taking time to build our dreams. I'll say that again because that is very powerful. Taking time to build our dreams on our own path We're not speaking about others' path. You know, the path that they may have walked down to get to where they're going to and where they are today. Where they are today. We're speaking about going down our own path, loving our own path, loving our own dreams, loving our own journey. That means while we're going down this path with our positively and beautiful dreams on our own journey, you know, we're going to go through some things. We're going to go through some things, but we don't want to just say just because we're going through these things, and these things might be some things that we don't even want to go through. We don't want to say, oh, I hate my dreams now. I hate it. I don't love this path that I'm going down. I don't love my dreams. I don't love anything about it. I want to say hello to you in the chat. Thank you so much for joining in with me for a positive message for today. This is a pop-up live. This is a pop-up live. And I thank you so much for coming over with me. Today I'm going to say you have a positively and beautiful Thursday afternoon. And so I'm going to continue with the positive message for today, which is love your dreams. Love your dreams, your path, your journey. And yes, for sure, stay on your own, stay in your own lane. And so, I thank you again for your positively and beautiful text in the chat. Thank you so much, and your beautiful smiley face emojis. And I'm going to say yes. I'm going to try to say, I'm just so used to saying that. And I saw a video the other day and I kept saying, I said, oh, I don't want to keep saying, I'm going to say. Okay, good. So now, here it goes again. I am going to say to you all that, you know, stand in your own lane. Stand in your own lane. Meaning that we don't want to get off into anybody else's business onto how they're doing what they're doing. We don't want to do that. We don't want to jump into anybody's space. Thank you, girl, for looking up. We don't want to jump into anybody's space until, you know, where they're doing what they're doing. You know, that's their shine. I always say this to people, you know what? That's your shine. Give them a hand clap. I said, no, it's your floor. It's your time to shine. This is your moment. This is your stage. And this is your time. So, no. Stand in your own lane, meaning doing you, doing what it is that is part of your path and your journey. You know, the things that you want to do that identify you with yourself. You say, no, you're over there and I'm over here. But when we get together, we gonna kick it, we gonna chill, we gonna laugh, we gonna have fun, we gonna celebrate. But when it's time to get back down to business, I love you, but you're gonna go over there and do your thing, and I'm gonna do my thing. You're gonna shine over there, and I'm gonna shine over here. And then you know what? When we come together, we all gonna be shining together. But there's a such thing as boundaries, and stand in our own lane. Stand in our own lane. You know, I believe there is room for everyone to shine. That want to shine. But all of us are special. We're all are special and have gifts and talents and things and stuff that we want to present out here to others, that we have as far as our dreams that we love, as far as walking down our beautiful, positively and beautiful paths that we love, while we're in love with, while we're walking down our path. And you know, loving our own journey. We all have some things out here that we want others to see. You know, when God made us, He made us all and gave us all gifts. So I'm gonna say, so what's up? What's up? Wait a minute, hold on. What's up? What's up? Thank you so much for your positive and beautiful what's up in the chat. Thank you so much for coming over to hang out with me, to visit me for a positive message for today. This is a pop-up live. This is a pop-up live. So I'm going to say again that when G-O-D made us, I believe that G-O-D, you know, we were all born with a purpose. A purpose to why we were born into this world. We're all special. We're all special. It's just, are we going to get it? Are we going to get it? Are we going to grasp onto what is that purpose? What is the reason why I'm here? Why was I put on earth? Because we all were put on earth for something. I'm going to say G-O-D for sure. Bless us all with gifts. All of us with gifts. So whether we take notice of that or not, or believe in that, it's our responsibility. I'm going to say that is our responsibility to find out why were we put into this world. And I believe that it is to impact others, whether it is a business that you are doing when you open up your business or a service that you're providing, or maybe it is a creations or something that you are doing in the world of media, or with all in all, I believe that G-O-D put us all here for a purpose. And I'm going to say, well, the G-O-D putting us all here with a purpose, and me believing that, I believe that timing is everything. So if G-O-D want you to have what you're going to have, it's going to be when the timing is right for you to have it. Because maybe, just maybe, you didn't get all of those things that you wanted at that certain place at that time when you wanted it to happen at that time. But that's because it wasn't your time. But you're going to have all of it that you want if you don't give up. You continue on loving your dreams. Love your dreams, love your path, love your journey, and stay in your own lane. Stay in your own lane and continue on doing what it is that you're doing as far as moving toward your own dreams, your own path, your own journey, your own lane. So that is why. When I hear others say things that I know, I want to say, I believe that I'm just not totally believing in something that someone has said. I know when they got something to do with me and when they don't, because G-O-D, thank you G-O-D for the confirmations. Thank you, G-O-D, for the confirmations. Because 99.9%, I'm going to say for me, it is G-O-D. When someone has said something, I already be knowing it. I'll be saying, I say, you know, it ain't nothing but a confirmation from G-O-D. That's one of the confirmations. But I have heard that already 3 to 5 times already. So I know that was meant for me to hear. I say, wow, that was meant for me to hear it. But I'm going to say again, you already been knowing. You get that right here. And you already know what your dream is. You thought about it. You sat and you thought about it when you were in a quiet space. You say to yourself, wow, I've always wanted to do that. dream. That was always my dream. It was always your dream just to take a tour around the whole world. It has anything to do, nothing to do with entertainment. You just want to go see the whole world. I want to go see the whole world and just have fun, laughing with all of the people that I love. Maybe that's your dream. I don't know what your dream is, but you know what your dream is. I'm going to say, stand on your own path, meaning stand right there, walking down that path and doing the things that you only know what it is that you're doing that doesn't have anything to do with anyone else's path and where they're going, because you know exactly what it is that you want to do and where you want to go. I'm going to say, if we continue that and we don't give up, we for sure will have a positively and beautiful journey. A positively and beautiful journey. I want to say to you all, I believe that I have broken down, and peace love family, I believe that I have broken down this a positive message for today. I believe that I have broken it down. I'm going to say to you all, thank you so much, for coming over for this. A positive message for today. A positive message for today for I did a pop-up live. I'm going to say it again. I did a pop-up live because I did the positive message for today, and I was not completely satisfied with how that, live stream turned out. I wasn't satisfied, so I said, you know what? I'm going to do a pop-up live. I'm going to do a pop-up live, except for it will be a different title. So that title that I had this morning, I'm going to now reserve it for another time, and I will be doing it another time. But again, I thank you all so much for coming over to visit me. And so, again, I thank you all so much, and I'm going to be doing my special thank yous. Thank you, YouTube, so much for the platform. Thank you, YouTube, so much for the platform. Thank you to the producers who continue to produce these beautiful melodies and music for my singles and albums. Ooh, I need some water. I need water. That TikTok didn't go down too right. You know how you be if you have like a peppermint or a TikTok or something. And so I want to say to you, my distribution. No, did I do recording music engineers? To my recording music engineers, thank you so much for all of your mixing that you do for my singles and albums. Thank you so much for something I'm leaving out, but thank you so much to my recording music engineers for your mixing and mastering all of my singles and albums. I think that is how I do that. See, we gotta know how we do stuff, and I'm just thinking that's it. Okay, so thank you so much to my distribution company for all of your continued support and your help. I want to thank those of you, and I did look at it on my distribution today. I was like, wow, you know what? And right then and there, I was like, thank you so much, you all. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much, for taking the time out, taking the time to download and stream my positive messages over music and create those beautiful TikTok videos for my positive messages over music. I want to thank the amazing geniuses. Leaders and legends, you know who you are, will continue to pave the way for up and coming artists and all. I want to thank you all for, that's in the chat, that came in the chat. Thank you all so much for your positivity and beautiful text in the chat, for coming over to visit me for this pop-up live, a positive message. Thank you all so much. And so, I want to say, if you have subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for viewing, for watching, just coming over to hang out and just visiting, just clicking on for a second and visiting. I thank you all so much. But to the greatest one of all, the greatest one of all, the greatest one of all, ain't nobody great like you. Ain't nobody great like you. G-O-D, G-O-D. Thank you so much, G-O-D, for it is your love who continues. And I do believe that for me it is G-O-D who continues to inspire us all each and every moment. Each and every moment of our lives, even right down to this moment. And so, I'm going to say, rain or shine, consistently, I will be here. Rain or shine, consistently, I will be here. And so, I deeply explained that. I'm going to put this positive message on why I'm saying that. Because I deeply explained this to a group of people today. We were hanging out for a little bit. And they were just, listening. And they were like, wow. I said, yes. Wow. I said, yes. 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 And so I'm going to put on this positive message. I'm going to put on this positive message why I'm about to say what it is that I'm about to say. I'm going to say thank you so much for your text. Your beautiful text in the chat. And so now, beautiful Miss Janet Jackson. No, 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 no. Thank you so much for your positive and beautiful text in the chat. But Janet Jackson is a legend. A legend. One of the amazing geniuses. A leader and a legend. She, worked so hard to become Miss Jackson. She worked so hard, and I don't believe that I deserve that. I'm just going to be completely honest. I'm, Octavia Gosa. Thank you so much. You didn't say Miss Octavia, Miss Octavia. Thank you so much. Well, shout out. Let's give Janet Jackson all of that. Let's give Janet Jackson all of that. Thank you, Janet Jackson, for paving the way. Thank you, Miss Janet Jackson, because I don't believe I deserve that. But Miss Janet Jackson worked very hard to be who Miss Janet Jackson is. So we want to say thank you, Miss Janet Jackson, for paving the way for all. Thank you so much, Miss Janet Jackson. Shout out to Miss Janet Jackson. And so I'm going to say, okay, thank you so much again for your positive and beautiful emojis in the chat on your positive vibe. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your positively and beautiful text in the chat. I see all you all's positively and beautiful text in the chat. I'm going to say to you all, thank you so much and have a positively and beautiful Thursday afternoon. So if you all see me looking this way, it's because I am looking at my other device. Let me see if I can show you all. I'm looking at my other device. If you all can see my other device, and it's larger now so I can see. And even though I do have bright lights on, but I have on my shades, and I'm so used to having on my shades. And I used to, like take a picture with my phone like this, take a picture with my phone like that. And I used to have to do all that. But I don't have to do that no more because I'm looking at my device now. And I can see you all, whatever you all put here versus here when I'm looking here. I can't see anything in these shades. And even though the bright lights are on, I still can't see anything in these shades. But if I look this way, I can see something. So I don't want you all to think that I'm being rude, when I'm just, when I'm doing like this. when I'm doing like that, just looking over like that. I don't want y'all to think that I'm being rude, because I'm most definitely giving you all my undivided attention. And you know what? Do you know what? You all deserve it for, engaging with the community builds the community, and I so deeply believe in that. And so again, I'm going to thank you all so much for your positivity and beautiful text in the chat. And so what I wanted to say was that, so I was speaking to a group of people. We were like out today, and so I'm going to go to the positive message over music when I say this, because I most definitely want to say this. I want to say this over the positive message over music, and it is I love you God. Let me see if this is it. Okay, let me see. Is it going to play? You are the reason. Okay, so I'm going to say. So what I was saying is that I am nothing. It's not that I don't, I'm going to say this. I'm not going to sit here and pretend. This is authentic and real. Nothing about me is fake. It's all real. It's all real. Everything that I say that's coming out of my mouth, I'm not saying it for trending points, followers, likes, viewers, subscribers. That's what this is. That's what this is. But long before all of this came, I was still doing what I was doing. So this is just an added something to what it is that it is. I love it. Yes, I do love it. Thank you, YouTube, so much for this platform. I love this so much, but I'm still growing and learning and developing more with this. So, but I'm going to say, that, regardless of what, I want to continue to be here. I want to continue to be here, and I'm going to tell you all why. It's not that I don't want to collaborate with people, and, never will I disrespect a legend. I'm going to tell you all something about that. I'm going to be speaking about that very, very soon. Never would I disrespect a legend. Never. I don't care who that legend is and what I'm hearing. Never would I disrespect a legend. I wasn't there when it happened. I don't know what happened. We hear so many things about legends. We do. And I'm going to say for me, it is G-O-D. It's not my responsibility or business to say anything. Now, if that's what you do, I'm saying that's what you do. But I'm just speaking for myself. Never will I disrespect a legend. I'm going to tell you why. It's just what someone put right here in the chat. It's what someone put right here in the chat. I almost got a little tear in my eyes. And I believe it's H-Town. Thank you, H-Town. That is why I will not disrespect a legend. I won't disrespect a legend. For the legend, pave the way for up and coming artists and all. How dare? How dare? How dare? How dare? I have like one. I'm looking at their picture right now. Hi. I see her picture every day. Hi. Never will I disrespect a legend. I'm going to say that again. I will not disrespect a legend. We don't know what they went through. See, and if I keep this up, it'll be another positive message. Right under this person over here, the picture that I'm looking at. Hello! She's, you know what? When I look at her picture, she's saying, you can do it. You can. I know. Thank you. First is G-O-D. Then this beautiful picture that I'm looking at right here. And then under that, there are other legends. That why I was coming up and seeing these legends so positively and beautiful. Something beautiful has been growing inside of me with G-O-D. It just all depends on what it is that you give your attention to. I'm just saying, basically, that's what it is. Basically, that is what it is. Basically, that is what it is. And so, one day I will be speaking on that within boundaries, though, and respect and boundaries. Respect and boundaries. Sometimes some of the things that I hear out here, I just go, whew. Thank you, God, for looking out for me all those days. And I pray. I pray about that situation because I say, wow. Wow. I go all the way back from the beginning of seeing these legends. I go all the way back from the beginning. And I say, wow. What happened? What happened that we are now disrespecting these legends? What happened? I'm just going to leave that right where it is. But my point for getting to where I'm getting to what I'm about to say, is that my reason for showing up here every day, my reason for showing up here every day is because I want you all to see me. I want you to see me every, I want to say step of the way. I want you all to see me as I'm going with my dreams, my path, my journey. And I'm, going to continue to stay in my own life. I want you all to see me before. You know how sometimes you usually will see people after and then they give you their story? I want you all to see my story while it is unfolded. That is why I continue to show up each and every day. Because I want you all to know that if you're seeing me each and every day, you don't see a lot of views down here a lot of the time. But you see that I continue to show up. Sometimes, my videos will go out. Sometimes you see me, my hair might not be in the best of shape. I don't care. I don't care because when I come here, I do the best that I can, and it's not about my hair, but it is about where I am going. And the fact that I'm not giving up, I'm being consistent and committed, and I am having an impact on other lives. I'm having an impact, whoever might show up here, I'm saying that I want to have an impact on your lives to know that you can do it. You can do it. Look at how I'm doing it. I don't have manpower around me. I don't have anybody famous that is here that is saying, you know what, we like what you're doing. Come on over here to where we are. And you know what? For me, I want my dreams. And when I say my dreams, I'm going to tell you exactly what I mean by that. Building my own with Atavia goals. So as the Atavia acronym is, always believe in myself, try again, always follow my dreams and my heart in a positive way. Very determined to make it, and increasing my self-esteem. Always remember I will never give up on myself or my dreams. I want that to happen because do you know why I won't give up? I'm not going to give up because I want you all to know that whatever you're doing, you can do it. Look at me. Look at the embarrassment that people might feel that and I do sometimes. I'd be like, oh my gosh. Especially when, I'm out here and I'm carrying such for what I'm doing, what everything that I'm doing, I'm like, oh my gosh. And, I'm still not quite there yet. And then you want to know why I'm not? Because I'm doing it on my own. I believe that we can build our own dreams if we continue to stay on our own path, our own journey, and, we stay in our own lane. It's not like it hasn't been done before. Think about the leaders and the legends. It's been done before. It's been done before. And that is why I say I can't even lift my mouth to even disrespect the legends. I'm not going to do it. I don't care who they are. I don't care who they are. But they are somewhere the where they came from and where they are right now, it is not our business. It's really not our business into what is going on in their lives. G-O-D. G-O-D sees everything, even what's going on into our lives, what's going on into our lives. So, no, I'm not going to do anything such thing as that. But what I will say is that I show up here every day so that my story is unfolding. So, YouTube, I don't care. Don't get me wrong, YouTube. Don't get me wrong, YouTube. Yes, I do want the subscribers and I love it, the followers, the viewers, but that is not my main reason for showing up here. If I didn't get it, I wouldn't come back, YouTube. And the YouTube neighbors and community, I don't even come back. I just say, you know what? I ain't even getting the subscribers, the viewers, the likes, the shares, and all of that. I ain't even getting all of that, so I ain't gonna come back. But I continue to come back because, again, I'm gonna say, way before this platform, I was being who I am. I was already being who I am long before this platform. They do not. Are very powerful. It can heal the brokenhearted. You know what? They sure don't. They sure don't. They're spoken about forever and ever and ever and ever, and we love them. You know what? It don't matter how much we're speaking about them. We love them. We love y'all. We love y'all. Yes, we do. We love y'all, legends and leaders. We love y'all. We love y'all. We see y'all did it, and we gonna continue on. We know y'all, do what y'all do and how y'all do it, and it's y'all process and how y'all did it. And you know what? We coming up with our own stuff, our own dreams, and our own paths and journey. And you know what? We stand in our own lane. We stand in our own lane. But again, I'm gonna tell you all so much. That is why I continue to show up. I continue to show. Sometimes I come up in here, I might have a little tear in my eye. I might come up in here and I be like, oh Lord. I be like, Lord, oh my God. I be like, oh wow. When you're out here and you're networking, you're doing what you have to do. You're taking care of your business. Yeah. You're taking care of your business. You say, wow, you know what? I'm going to keep on. I ain't going to give up. I'm going to keep on doing what I'm doing because I want to build something on my own. It's very easy that I could just go jump on board with someone else. But if you believe in what you're doing, you won't leave it. You won't leave it. You're not going to give up on it because you believe in it. You're not going to give up on what you love. You're not going to give up on it. You're going to keep on. No matter what you're going through in your personal life or what you might be going through in your regular 9 to 5s, whatever it might be, you're not going to give up. And so I just want to say to you all, I thought I would put some added sugar on a positive message because I'm coming right back. I'll be right back for my 134th night for my therapeutic rehearsal session. It'll be about, what time is it now? Maybe close to 7. Maybe close to 7 I'll be back because my starting time is 6:30 or 7 p.m. But again, I just wanted to share that with you all. That is why I show up here each and every day. I have so many videos out. Well, my voice had like a more. Thank you so much, Aisha, for your positively and beautiful emojis in the chat. There are videos out here explaining like some of the things that I had dreams of doing, and I'm still the same who I am. I'm still the same who I am. I'm going to say, may the positivity and beautiful of who we are continue to go on with who we are. I'm going to give us all a hand clap. I want to now close down this a positive message. I want to close it down. And I want to say, you all, rain or shine consistently, I will be there. So for the positive message for today, tomorrow, beginning at 6:30 to 6:55 a.m., I will be here 5 days a week, 6:30 to 6:55 a.m. And now, so I'm going to close down a positive message. And again, I thank you all so much for coming over here to view this live stream, this pop-up live. I'm going to go to the positive message, and the positive message that I'll always leave you all with. And it is. But we can be greater just by being ourselves. No matter how weird it might look or how weird. Just believe in yourself. And don't give up on yourself. You are going to be alright. God got your back. Just believe that. Okay, so now where are my albums at? If you're classy, be more classy. If you're fabulous. Okay, so thank you all for your patience. I am looking for. You are on your way. Don't let nobody distract you. And don't lose your confidence or your mannerisms. Stay focused on your dreams. You make it. You're just a few steps away. You hear God speaking to your heart. And if you don't, He is speaking to your heart. Just believe that. Plan to have a better life, pray. Okay, so here it is. Believe that. Okay, so positive love. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I don't know why that is crooked like that. Okay, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Birth me Octavia Goldstar. Birth me Octavia Goldstar. And if you have subscribed, I thank you so much for subscribing. I'm going to say like, share, and comment. Like, share, and comment. Like meaning hit the thumbs up. Share meaning share this YouTube video live stream channel with someone. Maybe it's coming up in conversations. You just never know who you may be helping out. I'm going to say comment. Do comment because I do check those comments and I will reply back to your comments. I'm going to say hit the alert bell for notifications. Hit the alert bell for notifications. I might just be doing a pop-up live just like this one, or I might just be doing a pop-up video. I'm going to say you all hitting the alert bell should most definitely notify you when I am uploading a live stream. I don't know what's going on with, okay, maybe it's fixed now. I'm going to say you all, go on and tell someone. I tell you, Goldstar said, she ain't over there doing nothing, but she doing something. He said that all is welcome. All of y'all is welcome. It don't matter how much money you got, how much fame you got, who you are. I tell you, Goldstar said, all is welcome. All is welcome. I tell you, Goldstar said, you know what? She is encouraging us to grow more greater and better. She's encouraging us to dance more, sing more, smile more, laugh more. I'm going to say you all have a positively and beautiful Thursday. Positive love. And again, H-Town, I thank you so much for your positive and beautiful motivation and the chat emojis. I thank you all for your positive and beautiful text in the chat. I'm going to say, y'all, see you next time.